Okay, so I'm in the studio and I'm going to make a t-shirt for the very first time using the Cricut machine. So I got my logo here. This is Jumpman. It's on a template. So I'm going to go down over here. Where is it? Make it. Go up there and click make it. Let's see what happens. It's going to take me to this screen to kind of show me the dimensions, and we're going to do it without a mat. So I'll click that. And there you go. So that is what we're going to cut out. It says it must be 20 centimeters in length. So I'm just going to go over and set that up at the machine and we'll get started. So here's the Cricut. I'm just going to open it up and it's going to get all set. This is what I'm going to be using, this smart iron. It's lightweight, long lasting, so we'll try this out. I'll feed this inside. It's going to cut it, and then we'll score it and then try to put it onto a t-shirt. Let's see if this works. So everything looks right. I am going to go down over here and click continue. Let's hit that. Now it says to continue, please connect your Maker 3. It is connected, so I'm sure it's going to make that connection right now. Oh, it's got an update. Look at that, automatic update. Let's go ahead and do that. Okie dokie, looks like that update has gone through, so I'm gonna hit continue. It is now connecting to the Maker 3. And it says, select your Cricut device. We'll go Maker 3. Now, select base material. We know it's gonna be the smart iron-on. Make sure the mirror is turned on and iron-on material, shiny side down. Okay, that is pretty important. Pressure, default. Okay, we'll keep that. And so we just gotta put shiny side down and then load. So let's go over here and do that right now. Lay this inside here. Press the button. There we go. And my job is done. It's time for the Maker 3 to get to work. Let's see how this works out. Okay, so it's ready to go. I'm just going to press the button and it should proceed to make the cuts. Let's see how this comes out. Okay, it looks like it's done, so I just got to unload the material. And I don't know if you can see it. I guess you kind of see it. There's the image right there. Now, because I don't want to ruin this paper, what I'm going to do is design another one to go on this side. Because I want to maximize the use of this paper. So I should have did that before, but this is how you learn. You learn by doing. So now before I cut this out, I'm going to do this exact same thing, but have another logo on this side. All right, so I'm back to this screen. Let's go back to make it. And this time I'm going to slide this over. So we know that this goes up to about 11. So what I'll do is move this to right about, I wonder if I can get two of them in. Yeah. So maybe I'll put one right here. And then I'm going to go to continue. It's connecting to the Maker. We're going to collect the smart iron-on. And now it's ready. So let's go try this again. I hope this works. I don't want to ruin this smart iron paper, but I also want to maximize the amount of use of it. So I'm basically trying to get another cut right here. Let's see if this works. Now let's see if you can see it. There's two jump rope dudes. That's awesome. Let's get one more right on this side. And then we're ready to start weeding this out. Alright, so I cut 3 jump rope dudes. Hopefully you can see the What you'll notice is one should be the other way of the other ones, and that's because for the third one, I select a mirror image so you can see it look like they're side by side. Just did that to test out that mirror image, because looks like a lot of people make that mistake when, especially when they're using letters. You want to make sure that mirror's on. So I did that over here. Now we got to read this out and then put it onto a shirt and see if it works. All right, I know it's hard to see, but you can see the silhouette of 3 Jumpmans. But what I noticed is on the bottom, there's nothing over here, and I don't want to waste this. So what I've decided to do was my favorite line, do the do. I'm going to place that underneath here. And if I do this right, because I'm going to do the do, I'll have them stacked up and down so I can maximize this Smart Iron paper before I start cutting everything out and weed eating it. So I'm going to go ahead and just stack these up, and I will make those cuts and show you what it looks like after it's done. Again, this is to maximize the amount of paper so that I don't waste it. So here's the final result, because we're going to start weed eating soon. Hopefully you can see it. I got do the do in the mirror image, and then I also got Jumpman. This is a mirror image. These two are identical. It doesn't really matter what side you're jumping, I guess. But when it comes to words, those matter. So I'm glad that I remembered to put the mirror on for that. So the next step is to cut these out. And then I'm going to have to do the weeding. And then we'll apply this onto some shirts. So I got to go find some white shirts because these are black. So it'll be black on white. Let's go ahead and do that next. Here we go. So we got 2 do the do's, and we got 3 Jumpmans. And I'm happy to say the leftover pieces from all of that is just this. So great utilization of that Smart Iron. Just got to make sure I don't screw this up when I do the weed eating and prepping to get this on some white t-shirts. So let's get down to the next step, which is the actual weeding of each of these images. Here we go. Watch this. I really like this vinyl. It seems very secure, especially wait till you see this jump rope, how skinny it is. And it still was able to make it. And there we go, Jumpman. He looks ready to go. So we're gonna go and try to press this on to a t-shirt now. So here's how everything's gonna look. I got my image right here. I'm gonna put the iron-on vinyl. Typically you would want to find the center, but I'm just gonna eyeball it right now. This is my first time doing this. So I just want to kind of get the knack of it before I perfect it. So it looks good right about there. Just going to find some parchment paper. I'll turn the iron on and then we'll get started. Okay, so got some parchment paper here. I'm going to put it right on top. Just going to iron on it until this thing sticks. Okay, I'll let it cool down a bit. Let's see if we can get this off. So far so good. Here's the hard part, the rope. Oh yeah! Jumpman is alive. Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Took a plain white t-shirt, put Jumpman on there. So I'm kind of getting the hang of this. This is not hard at all, especially when the logo is about the size of the iron. You can just kind of put it on. I don't really think you need that iron that Cricut makes if you know what you're doing, but that looks fantastic. I can't wait to put this on. So now I think I should finally reveal
the Jumpman. So here we go, folks. There you go. Jumpman, the t-shirt. I'm wearing Jumpman on my chest. I'm Andy Baryer, Handy Andy from Handy Andy Media. Make sure you go to my website and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like this type of video. If you want to learn more about the Maker 3, I'm just getting started here, folks. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Andy Baryer, Handy Andy, signing out. See you again next time. Bye for now.